Welcome to Ecstatic Yoga. I am Grace. We're going to be practicing a kriya, pranayama, meditation, all kind of rolled in one for this practice. And it's all focused on single point of focus. Bringing that mind to that single point of focus. And we're going to be bringing the intention where thoughts may come behind our single point of focus. We might be focusing on our breath. We may be focusing on a mantra. And then there's a background story. Sometimes we're still good. Our affirmation is going strong and we're doing really good with that. But we also have another conversation in the background. And not everyone has that. I have that often when I'm doing my meditations. And we're also going to bring our awareness to that background conversation through this practice. Just being aware and witnessing and observing that background conversation, as well as continuing to bring ourselves back when we forget our mantra or if we forget our breath or our point of focus, our anchor, we'll always bring it back. And we can recognize we've got that background conversation and we're still seeing our anchor. And as we witness the conversation, we can actually even let it go, let that go, if that works. But letting it be kind of a natural thing. Like we watch it and we say, I don't need this right now. And then let it go and bring our focus back to our anchor. So that'll be our practice with a little bit of breath and meditation practice. So I invite you to sit in a nice, comfortable position, feel that earth supporting your physical being, and bring your awareness into the physical body. This physical body temple. This is the beautiful and magnificent instrument that you get to play through. And we want to honor the physical. We've worked hard. The soul has worked hard to create this experience for ourselves. And it has put a lot of attention and a lot of effort into it. And there's a purpose for it. And we always notice that one of the highest purposes is to become liberated from suffering and be connected to this infinite self that we are. Infinite self, having this 3D physical experience. And then bring that breath into the belly. And feel the life force, prana that enters the body with the breath. Without the breath, the body cannot live. The moment the soul leaves, the breath stops. The body begins to become sand. There's no life without the soul, the true self, the breath. And so we're going to bring in a kriya prana meditation and practice where we're going to be bringing this soul power and prana and dynamic life force energy into the body from the etheric levels. And so we're going to visualize those 7 chakras in our body and also a spherical grid around the body, about 100 yards outside of the body, 360 degrees, a sphere, pure, sheer love and light. protecting the body and not allowing anything to come through this sphere that isn't aligned with love and light. You're in the very center of the sphere, the physical body, floating in the very center of the sphere. And this is an energy body surrounding the physical body. And it begins in the physical body as the 7 chakras. And the root chakra, the first chakra, is right at the base of the spine, the pelvic floor. And that is the color red. And it goes straight down and cones out and spins. And it is for grounding, security. Thriving. Now you move up just a little bit to the sacral chakra. It's just below the navel, the belly button. This is orange. And it has a cone coming out the front of the body and the back of the body. It's also spinning, circular motions. It's orange. And this is the sexual primal center. Also has a lot to do with creativity, reproduction. And moving up, there's just above the navel. And this is all right in alignment with the spine. The chakra is right in the spine. Some people say in front of the spine, but when I see it, it encompasses the whole spine. So it's a brilliant yellow chakra. It's a ball of light, and it's going to be bigger than the spine. So it's covering the vertebrae that are aligned just above the navel, and that ball reaches out in front to the sides and behind the spine. It's bigger than the spinal column. And it cones out in the front and the back in a yellow, spinning. This is the solar plexus. This is the soul center. Our power, our empowerment, where we feel we can shine and we can be ourselves and be authentic. And up, right, the level of the heart in the center of the body, in the spinal column, right in the center is the heart. It's green. It's a shining light and ball of energy that is shining out in front and the sides and behind and inside, immersing the spine at the heart level. cones out in spherical cones in the front and the back of the spine. And it's green. This is the heart. This is love. This is when we can let down all our defenses. We can give up being right, making others wrong. We can make love and connection the most important thing. Let the past go and forgive for your own self. So it's a burden, it's a toxin. Let it go. Taking a deep breath, moving up to the throat center. And we're in blue, seeing the cone coming out the front of the throat, the back of the throat, spinning. This is our voice. We can speak our truth, claim our voice. This is also where we connect and hear our spirit guides and angels. Moving up, move to the Ajna chakra. This is the sixth chakra. Forgetting to give you their numbers, but it's moving up. And here we are in indigo, and we're right between the brows in the center of the head at the pineal gland. It's this brilliant indigo light. And it is shining forward in the front and the back. Third eye, our intuition, our sixth sense, where we can connect to this higher guidance. And then moving up and soaring, all this energy as it's moving and spiraling up as the nadis, Ida and Pingala, are spinning around, merging at each chakra and then spinning up towards the next. And the Sushumna energy comes straight up the spine and out the crown into golden light, violet, indigo, purple, pouring out the crown chakra. And that's going to pour out and go all the way to the 100 yards into this beautiful spherical vortex. And it pours and fills and surrounds it. And it surrounds every inch with golden purple light. And then it comes back up right below the root from the very 100 yards out and comes into a streamline into the root chakra as red. It gets to the root chakra and begins to spiral up. And so we're going to breathe with this visualization into the belly and allow this energy to move in through the root, spiral up through each chakra, allowing those cones of energy to pour out, and they're going to reach out to the furthest edges of the spherical with their colors, and everything pours out the crown. A deep breath, coming back gently and kindly. If you'd like to sit in this meditation longer, that's perfectly fine. Want to come back, beginning to take a nice deep breath into the belly and moving the body a little bit. And gently and kindly opening your eyes. Thank you so much for joining me. Activating the chakras, single point of energy. I am Grace, wishing you a most beautiful and most blessed day. Namaste.